Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A give. This is Cook. And some space here. Here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there out of Cook. Give him 55 yards on the ground. They run again on 1st down. Cook and able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
He was taken
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Medina. Pressure now is going to go down. Sack back around the 8. The sack by bid number 98, Linval Joseph. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards on the ground. First down, and they stick with Eckler. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Herbert operating from the red zone. On the screen, this is Eckler. That catch good for only a couple.
Herbert's pass complete to Austin Eckler.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. Herbert on third down now. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
To Mike Williams.
A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
They're only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't give it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
33.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line. It's a game.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Throwing is Mannion.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mannion. And his throw here's incomplete.
Mannion's pass.
They were looking for Johnson that time.
Intended
and
for
it's third down.
Johnson. Incomplete. Brings up a third
Back
down.
to the ground. Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder. reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defense.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. And they turn the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the flag. You did it. I had to.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camp. Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jaleel Johnson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Third and long, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Out of the gun, Herbert. Henry brings it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Thrown away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to be taken down. Sacked back around the 18-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 35 yards away. Badgley's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 20.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Herbert, a nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
At the 14.
On 2nd and 9. Mannion quickly to Thielen here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They start to think that they're starting to dominate on the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's almost picked up and picked up by the Chargers. Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll hand off here to Eckler, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And some room to work. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
1st down, Los Angeles.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Eckler. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
The Charger ball carrier.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. They're going to do these timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you if you're taking charge?
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what, again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
Because you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
Amir Abdullah, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And it's Thielen, it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
34-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. This one is running back out of the backfield, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Throwing on second down. Mannion, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to the receiver fielder. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So this one's over. It's in the win column.